Hello everyone, and welcome back to another flow from Well Life Yoga and Health. Today we will be getting energized in a quick 15-minute flow. So grab your mat and I will see you there. Hi there, April here, ready to start meditation. Let's go ahead and place our hands on our knees, up or down, or possibly in your lap, whichever feels best for you. Close the eyes, straighten the spine, and pull the shoulders back and down. Breathing and releasing the muscles in the face. Press the sit bones into the ground. Maybe you have your hips propped up on something. That's totally fine. And reach the crown of the head towards the heavens. Today we'll be covering the solar plexus chakra, right in the middle of your stomach, your lower ribs, or the area of your diaphragm, represented by the color orange-yellow. So think about a big giant sun beaming out of the center of you, of your being. The affirmation I would like to offer you today is I use my emotions to guide me. Holding that in your mind, silently repeating it to yourself or aloud if you're alone. Go for it. I use my emotions to guide me. And if it helps, maybe you bring your hands to your lower ribs or your solar plexus chakra around the diaphragm, one on top of the other, really feeling into this power, the ability to use your emotions to guide you, to bring confidence, to learn lessons. What are your emotions telling you? How can you use them to improve? Take one more breath cycle in and out, and open the eyes. All right, so now let's go ahead and get onto our hands and knees. And we'll go for some cat-cow. Lower the belly, lift the chin and the chest. Round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, stretch the spine. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, open and lift. Stretch that abdomen. And exhale, stretch the spine. We'll go for one more each. Inhale. Exhale, stretch, press away from the mat. And slowly come back into neutral. Walking the hands forward, we'll tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Leaning from one side to the next, slightly bending the knee as you do. Really working into the hips here. Big walk and settle in. Now look forward, slowly walk all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, we'll halfway lift. Exhale, we'll fold. And inhale, root to rise, slight bend to the knees as we raise the hands up to the sky. Hands come down to the heart. Exhale. Inhale, lift the arms and lengthen, hands together. Swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the palms. We'll step back with the left foot. Lower the knee and bending in the front knee. Find that low lunge. Inhale the arms up. Bending in that front knee, make sure the knee is over the ankle. And then pull that right hip crease back, lining those hips with the front of the mat. Reach the fingertips up, arms are straight, and then start to do a little bit of back and forth, forward motion, backward motion, loosening up the hips. Plant the palms, step it back into your plank, and go through your vinyasa flow. Press off the toes, maybe lower to the knees, all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Now we'll do the other side. So take that left foot forward, lower the knee, and untuck the toes as we find our low lunge. Remember, knee over ankle. Inhale, reach those arms up and continue to breathe here. Pull that left hip crease back. And now find some motion, moving back and forward as our knee bends and rebends, loosening up those hips. Anjaneyasana. Plant the palms. Bring the back foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Hands towards the sky. Hands at the heart. Exhale. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale for a halfway lift. Plant the palms. Exhale. Step it back, left foot. Right knee is forward. Lower that knee and untuck the toes. Reach the arms up. Breathe. And remember, making sure that your knee is nice and in alignment. Hips are square. Foundation is very important. Plant the left palm, raise the back knee, and reach the right arm up towards the sky. Easy twist. We're going to transition into a side plank. So be mindful where your hand is, directly under the shoulder, fingers wide. Rotate on the outside of the back foot and maybe bring that top leg for a kickstand, or maybe we go into a full side plank. Lift the hips high, not sinking in here. One straight line from one arm to the next, from foot to head. Start to bend that top knee and press the foot into the ground behind you. Open the heart towards the sky for Wild Thing. Take one more breath. Inhale, exhale, bring everything back into that plank and then into a normal plank. And go through your vinyasa flow. Lower for chaturanga or all the way to the ground. Inhale for up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward and bring that left foot between the hands. Lower the back knee and tuck the toes. Inhale the arms up for low lunge on the left side. Breathe here, find your alignment. Maybe you're fixing your hip, maybe you're fixing your knee. Find your foundation. Plant the right palm down, lift the back knee, and then open that left arm straight to the sky. Finding our easy twist. And now we're going to transition to that side plank. So rotate onto the knife edge of the back foot. Bring the top foot in front of you to kickstand. Or if you feel confident, you can come into that side plank. Pressing up through the hips. Keep the core tight. Reach the fingers up towards the sky and looking towards the side. Now taking that top leg, bend the knee. Plant the foot behind you and press up, open the heart, kind of like wheel pose. This is a heart opener. I use my emotions to guide me. One last breath, inhale, bring the legs back into that side plank and back to regular plank as we go into downward dog and take a rest. Go ahead and come into plank and go through your vinyasa flow. Exhale as you lower, inhale as you open, and exhale, downward dog. Remember to always feel free to try chaturanga, even if you go all the way plop to your belly. Bring that right knee in, bring the foot out to the left, and then bring that back knee in, foot goes out to the right. Start to sit back. Maybe you need a block. You can pause the video, that's fine. Or you come into these legs, cow face legs, and reach the arms up. Grabbing the left elbow, hand goes towards the back of your spine. So let me show you how it goes. Feet are out to each side, and we reach the left arm up, bring it to the middle of our back, and then grab the elbow. This is the first version. If you'd like to go a little further, you can reach that right arm around and up your spine as you reach the fingertips together and hook. And always feel free to use a scarf or a belt or something to help you get here on the way from one variation to the next. Pull those elbows to the center line. Keep the chest forward, the gaze up. Let's take one more big breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release the hands, wiggle the shoulders out. And then we will come through onto our hands and knees. So bring the palms forward, rock yourself up, and untangle into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale. Lower the left knee. Exhale. Foot comes out to the right. Bring the other knee in. Foot goes out to the left. Shoelacing our legs here, which is what they call it in Yin Yoga. But this is also cow face pose. All right, so we'll do the other arm. Reach the arms up. Bend the right elbow and grab for the elbow. This is variation 1. If you would like to go for the other variation and you did before, swing that left arm around and grab for your hands or a belt or a scarf or a yoga strap if you have one. Breathe, keep the gaze up, keep the head up, elbows high and in the middle. Let's take one more big inhale into the belly. Exhale, let it go. And slowly we release the hands, wiggle out the shoulders, come through onto hands and knees. Nice and slow. Unwind. And send the hips back, forehead to the mat. Arms also go back for child's pose or balasana. Legs are together. Maybe you grab for the insides of your heels. I enjoy this. It feels very great on the arms, bringing gravity into those shoulders and getting a nice little stretch. I use my emotions to guide me. How can you use your emotions to guide you this week? Can you listen to what they tell you? Reach the arms forward. Inhale, come up. And then cross the legs, come through. And we will find one last position before we move on. Bring the hands behind you, about 6 to 8 inches. Knees are bent. Plant the feet and lift those hips high. Reverse tabletop. Opening the shoulders, opening the hips, squeeze the glutes towards the sky. Chin is up towards the sky, but not hanging back. We're one straight line here. From knees to spine, lower down. Extend the legs, one to each corner of the mat, and we'll lower down for Shavasana, final resting pose. And recalling our affirmation one last time, I use my emotions to guide me. Breathe into the belly, relax into the mat. Let everything rest. Take one more big breath. Inhale. Exhale, wiggle the fingers, bring the knees to the chest, and rock side to side. Getting a nice massage on the lower back. And now take the hands behind the thighs as we rock forward and back until we come up into a seated position. We will turn ourselves back into that easy pose. Legs crossed, Sukhasana. Thank you so very much for attending. I really hope you enjoyed it. We'll bring our hands to our heart as we close out. And I hope to see you all soon again. Namaste. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Much love.